For shout out Brown Guy.
Shout out Brown Guy.
Because him and I were also very early stages, swapping secrets, talking. He made a post saying, yo, I got a video shoot coming up. I need someone to drive a very big artist, like on Facebook, but we need a black SUV. A lot of people hit up. They said, I don't have an SUV, but I could drive him. I said, I got a black Jeep Cherokee, like SUV model. He said, fuck it. It was like at 9 a.m. Like literally 2 people responded. So I responded. They said, boom, go. I call him and I call the director. I said, who's the artist I'm picking up? He said, Riff Raff. I'm shitting. Yo, my vehicle, when I tell you, like, my vehicle's a fucking mess, it looks like I live in my vehicle. This is the first time, and mind you, I respond to this in school. I'm already inside my class at Humber. And Screwface can attest to this if we can get him on an episode. I literally got up from class right before it started and left. Fire. I left. As soon as I got the yes, and then I was what's going on? Yeah, you're going to be driving Riff Raff from Toronto to Port Perry. I'm in a car 4 hours with Riff Raff and I'm getting paid? Why am I here? I got up, left, cleaned my vehicle. I told my mom class was canceled. I lied. Class is canceled. I don't know what the fuck. Someone pulled the fire alarm. She's like, it's college. They're going to fix it. I'm like, I don't know. Go grab my shit, clean my vehicle. And I'm thinking, I'm going to bring my drone and my lights, my camera, my stabilizer, just in case. Go to Toronto. Riff Raff's inside my vehicle with his Canadian tour manager and some chick. I'm ecstatic. And now, a lot of people have bad experiences first time with celebs. Riff Raff was so dope. Like, I'm very happy to say he was the fucking funniest dude I've ever met in my life. But that's also the scariest thing. This is my first interaction with him. So everything's going dope. You know, like, he walks in, he's doing the whole fitness thing at the time. Mind you, I don't know what video we're still filming. I don't know the track, I don't know nothing. Goes, gets a few pills for detox. You know, we go into Shoppers Drug Mart. I get Sprite. He pulls out 3 things of Aunt Jemima maple syrup. I don't know. I didn't ask him what's inside his bag. I go inside. I'm like, what's in your bag? He's like, I got syrup for your Sprite. I started dying of laughter. I'm driving, and as I'm driving, he rolls down the window, and he starts tossing each bottle on, like, the fucking, I forget if we were on the 401, out the fucking window. He's like, I could have played for the Toronto Raptors. I could have played for the Versace Bandoliers. And, like, I don't know what the fuck he's saying. He's just a fun time. I get to the set. Mind you, I don't listen to this next artist I'm about to bring up. I didn't really know about until Praise the Lord, the song with Skepta. Okay, yeah, Riff Raff and Skepta, Back from the Dead. We were shooting that in Port Perry, and I was fucking ecstatic. And I'm thinking, okay, I just want to get a photo with Riff Raff because I saw him perform last year at Danforth Music Hall.
I was there, bro. He threw pizza into the crowd.
Yeah. Yep, and this is when he had like the signs, yes. Had the neon braids. I remember he did "Cuz My Gear," and
and he came out super late. Too.
Yeah, he came out fucking late. He came out fucking late.
Shout out to the fucking high roller legend,
Jody High Roller. But that's consistent with him though. Like, I'm not saying that in a bad way too. He doesn't come out late, but there was one specific incident. The second time we went on tour, he was getting the stars on his neck colored in. So we went to FYI Tattoos, and then like literally like he texted the promoter saying, I'm gonna be 50 minutes late, and he shut down the whole tattoo shop. So it was just him. People are taking photos. I'm in like a spinny chair like this, spinning around because my ADHD is all over the place. I don't want to look like a nerd, but at the same time I'm fucking bored, so I'm gonna be spinning. But like, again, that whole experience with him was like crazy, and the shoots we did with him were even crazier. Back from the Dead was a whole horror movie premise. Wasn't my premise. Again, Captured Films was the one that dealt with that, specifically Dan Barker, the director. But they were looking for a drone. I have a drone. Okay. Can we use it? Can you do drone shots for us? Cool. Did drone shots for that. I'm like, sweet, I got a credit in the video. All of a sudden, we need help with green screen. We need help with lighting. We need help with all this other shit. I just came in. I said, listen, I know you guys told me to drive him and I could leave, but I want to help out on set. I helped out on set. I ended up getting my photo with him. I ended up fucking getting paid for it as well. And then he came back literally like 6 months later for his tour. And then we did, with Captured Films, we did his tour. We shot Black of the Dawn's video, Bands in Advance. There's a song with Riff Raff and Falcon Crest called The Shine, I think. I had a different name. It's not The Shine, but it was something more complicated. And again, we went on tour with him. So because he was familiar with us already, he said, all right, these will just be the dudes that drive us. So now we're driving Riff Raff to London. We're driving him to Hamilton. We're driving to Toronto. We're driving him to Oshawa. And now, like, I know he took the train and flights for his Ottawa and Montreal stuff. We didn't go to that because at that point, you need some fucking sleep.
Yeah.
This dude will go, and that's where I love his commitment, and where artists beat your expectations. I thought he'd be like a lot of other artists I've seen, where they get paid and they just do the bare minimum and then they get the fuck out because they got paid. When I tell you Riff Raff like created a set for us, Riff Raff would do the song. Even if the guy didn't have the money for the video, he would be like, yo, let's just shoot the video right now. Like, he didn't give a shit, because in the end he got paid. He did 20 minutes inside the booth. You gave him $2,000, even though technically it's supposed to be $5,000. Fuck it, let's shoot a video, and then you could pay me the other $2,500 before you release it, because then obviously like clearance and all that for the track, and where are you gonna promote it. So it was an interesting experience. That was the first time like I ever really went on tour. Like, it was with Riff Raff.
Your first tour is with fucking Riff Raff.
Yeah, and it's funny because videographers on tour, and if you want to look at certain videographers that are touring, Dante Chung, he's with DJ Charlie B a lot.
Yep.
You look at his videos, because you will meet the artists you want to meet. You'll meet some fucking crazy people, some crazy connections. When I tell you that boy hasn't put down his damn laptop, and I see Premiere opened up each time. We were in the VIP section with Riff Raff. Me and Screwface were sitting there looking at the laptop, editing the next vlog video or editing the next like music video. And while you're on tour with certain artists, you got to shoot music videos for them. It's part of the not contract. We weren't given a contract. It was more verbal agreement. But
way of the road.
Yeah, exactly. Way of the road. And, in the end, like, those, again, Riff Raff, I would Back from the Dead definitely touched a couple million. His other videos obviously didn't touch, like, millions or so, but wanna know what? For the type of person he is, and then his name, because in the end, all these new artists are still doing features with Riff Raff. Riff Raff became that staple in hip-hop, even though it was all jokes and shit. He came in, and now as you're blowing up, you gotta get a feature with Riff Raff.
I am dead serious when I say Riff Raff is, to me, one of the most influential artists of the past however many years, bro.
Oh, hell yeah. Especially him and Soulja Boy for the internet age, especially.
Massive.
And, yeah, man. But the problem with Riff Raff, though, as a videographer is good luck.
The wild one.
Good fucking luck. Holy shit. Back from the Dead, maybe because Skepta was coming in from UK, that's why it ended up like that. But he's also the type of dude where he'll change his mind. You'll have a plan for a track, boom, different track you're doing, like literally the day you show up. Again, not a bad thing, but you also got to be ready as well for editing. Riff Raff likes very wild, like, stuff. Like, with his song Bands in Advance with Black of the Dawn, we did an edit. He has a song he has a line where he brings up apricots. Okay. This guy calls us at 4 a.m. ringing our line. Yo, what's good? I see it's Riff's manager. I'm like, yo, what's good? He's like, yo, Riff wants a 1 2 change. He's wondering if you get apricots and slice them up for the video and put them in. I was like, I thought it was a joke. I was like, oh, you're seeing, I was laughing. I'm like, nah, but what do you think of the video, though? He's no, the video is hard, but we have a list of suggestions. You have to do him as Indiana Jones. You have to, Photoshop him in a way. He wants Sprite bottles floating or lean bottles floating in the video. And this is before people started doing the 3D floating shit, like all this 3D floating stuff. So we didn't even do it in 3D. Like, I remember I just literally just grabbed images of lean cups and I just had it spin in a 2D space.